Hey, how's it going? I wanted to reach out to you guys one more time this week about a few really crucial things that we're trying to accomplish. First of all, we sent out a lot of schedules over the last couple of days. We really feel like we sent out all the 8th grade schedules to people we have valid email addresses for. So if you didn't get a schedule and you're an 8th grader, it's probably because you didn't have a valid email address. I am still missing around 150 7th graders TDAP shots, and so I can't send them a schedule. Guys, it's really important that we have those TDAP shot records in, or the exemption forms, whichever you choose. I want you to know, if we had started school on time this year, over 200 7th graders would not have been allowed to attend. You guys have got to get your TDAP shots in. We need those all as soon as possible. The next thing that we're going to talk about is schedule changes. So now that you all have your schedules, I'm sure you'll find something you don't like about it. Because almost nobody ever gets a schedule they really just love and it's perfect. It turns out the schedules are made by people, and sometimes those people make mistakes, but other times there's just not a way for you to get all of the things that you want in your schedule. So if you just stick with the immortal words of, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need, which is 4 core classes and electives. And we want to make sure that the electives we get you into, if you want in sports, we want to get you in sports. If we want in band, you can get in band. But sometimes other things are hard to get you in. They're not offered when you need them. And you're just going to have to accept that you don't always get what you want. Please, though, when you're sending schedule changes in, send in with the schedule change form. We'll include a link in this. We'll send an email out with a link to the schedule change form. And if you decide to call counselors and ask for a schedule change verbally, they're probably going to ask if you filled out a form, because if I have 10-minute phone calls with every schedule change, we're not going to get them done. So fill out the form. They'll approve it if they can. If you still have concerns, you can reach out to me. But if you're always on the phone with the counselors, they aren't making new schedules. So we need them to be working on schedules and tweaking things and not on the phone about them so much, okay? We really need email addresses. I probably have 80, 90 7th graders that I have no valid email address for. I think when I send out emails, on average, I get 70 bounce backs. Including the missing email addresses, I get about 70 bounce backs. So I really need you guys to get me valid email addresses, because there's a lot of communication that's gonna come out virtually. It's 2020, okay? And so we're gonna have to start using emails for stuff. It's not always my favorite way to communicate, but it's an efficient way. A lot of people have asked us, what about when's orientation? When are we gonna do orientation for things? We are going to set up first a couple things. Virtual orientation is going to be on August 24th. If you'd like to attend in person and you're a virtual student for August 24th orientation, then you'll need to email me and sign up. And just tell me that you're available for the August 24th virtual orientation. We're going to spread you out into groups. I'll give you some options of time slots when you email me. And we're going to give you guys an opportunity to come up and meet, social distanced, everyone wearing masks for those virtual orientations. If you don't even want to come up at all, you say, we're in virtual school, but there's no way, I just can't do it. We are also going to offer a virtual orientation that is a Facebook Live on August 25th. If you'd like to be part of that, send an email to me. And my big rule about virtual school is, if you can't send an email, you can't go to virtual school, because we need to be able to, email's like the primary communication for virtual school. Finally, we're going to have, in the middle of next week, I'm going to send out a virtual meet to the teacher for traditional school. We're not going to be able to have everybody up here walking around the building. And so I still don't know when I'm going to be able to pass out Chromebooks, but I have a way to have a virtual tour of the school, virtual meet the teacher, and we're going to set that up. And that's going to be for all of our students, traditional and virtual, and we're going to send that out in an email link on the 19th. But if I don't have your email, I can't send it out. So, in summary, if you haven't gotten a schedule, it's probably because I don't have your TDAP or an email address to send it to. If you are wondering when orientation is, I've told you, but 24th for virtual orientation, 25th Facebook Live orientation, the 19th virtual meet the teacher, all of those things. To find out how you can be a part of them, you'll need to email us. finally, if you haven't done the TDAP, it would be great if you could get your TDAP shot record or proof of exemption and email that to us. So a lot of things I've talked about today, I feel like are about email. So sometimes they're misspelled too. Sometimes you say, well, I've given the email to the school and there may be a typo. So if you will email me, david.wineingers@cowetaps.org, I will be happy to fix PowerSchool and get your email address updated. We need to be able to communicate with you guys this year. It's an important time. And just remember, everyone's not going to get what they want, but if you can't get what you want, be nice. Hey, have a great weekend. Go Tigers.